All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Back, and it's late. We're still going to do this. I have built another food plan for the day. So I'm going to show you what I've done and how we're going to finish it, even though it's 11 o'clock at night. We still got to finish it. And I do these for myself every day. And I thought at some point, why not record them, throw them up here on YouTube, and maybe it'll help somebody else figure out how to build their food plans by counting their macros. So if you find this to be helpful, please hit like on it, maybe even the subscribe button while you are here. I'm using an app called My Macros Plus. It costs like $3 on all the app stores. Well worth it if it helps you stay consistent and stay on your food plan. I'm going to put a link in the description down below to the iOS and the Android store. So I'm going to go ahead and start up the app, or at least start the recorder on the app. So today was a little bit unusual. You know, a lot of times on these videos, it's not just about the food. It's also about I discuss my mindset whenever I am approaching a day or approaching a build, and how to approach mentally some of the hurdles that you may run into. Today, the hurdle for me was two things. One, I did not eat until around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's because in the morning, I did a workout in the morning, and then whenever I got home from that workout, I turned around and ran for several miles. So I really did two workouts earlier in the day, which basically put me in the position to not eat until later. So, as we've discussed in the past, when you eat later in the day, when you start eating later in the day, your window of time that you have to eat your necessary calories is much smaller than it would be if you started eating at 10 in the morning, right? If you eat 10 in the morning and you go to bed at 10 at night, you've got 12 hours to get all your calories in. Whereas if you don't start till 2 and you're going to bed at 10, that's only 8 hours, so you lose 4 hours where you would normally be eating. So you have to fit that same amount of calories into a much smaller window. And one of the hardest parts there, that means then you have to eat more essentially each time that you eat, right? You're squeezing more in into a much smaller window. And so today was very similar to that. So let's start with this. Lunch, I did 2 buffalo chicken patties. These are vegan patties from Walmart. Sometimes I'll do these as a dinner, but starting off my day with this be my first meal, I did this because it is a higher calorie meal. You can see here 739 calories on this once I was done with it. So I did the buffalo chicken patties. I put some non-fat, non-flavored Greek yogurt. I put some guacamole on it, some turkey pepperoni, and then I had a chocolate chip protein cookie, which I haven't done in a long time either because it's quite high in calories and also fat. It's 15 grams of fat. My nose is itching. And so I oftentimes don't do that. But again, I'm trying to squeeze more into a smaller window here. For my dinner, I did 2 wraps. These are wraps with a Olay wellness wrap is what it's called. Very low calories on those, which is great compared to like normal flour type tortillas. I did some non-fat Greek yogurt on those as well. I did some fat-free cheddar cheese. I put some broccoli slaw on each one, just some raw, crunchy broccoli slaw. And then I put the turkey on there. 8 ounces or 9 ounces of turkey. A lot of turkey here. So with these two, this was only 485 calories, almost 500 calories. Not a lot of calories there. For snacks today, I did the mixed nuts. I showed you these yesterday, Planters mixed nuts. I did 2 bags of protein chips. I did some cookie dough ice cream tonight, and then I topped it off with some Hershey's chocolate syrup. They actually make a nice fat-free version of that chocolate syrup. It tastes great. I put that on there. It's only like 45 total calories for one serving, which is really nice. So, and then here's my pre-workout. Normally I do a pre and a post-workout. Because I did 2 workouts very early on, it just messed up my pre and my post. So I took my post off. I ended up not eating it. So I took that off there. But all of that being said, this has left me with what I am standing with right now, 421 calories remaining until I hit my goal number, which is about 2750. So even though it says 421 remaining, I'd like to get maybe 200 or 300 more of that. I don't need to max it out. I've gone over on my protein already, partly because of that 9 ounces of turkey. I've still got a decent amount of carbs left and a little bit of fat left too. So if I wanted to add something else in here, even though it's 11 o'clock at night, I like to eat late. And so if I was going to add something, I'd be thinking of something that is probably a little bit higher carb centered, and try to stay away from going over any more on protein. So I might be thinking of something like a fruit, a veggie, a bread of some sort. And I've actually got a couple of Hawaiian rolls left in there. And let's see what that Hawaiian roll is. If I put 2 of those on here, what will that do to my overall numbers? See, for 2 rolls, it's going to be still going to give me a little bit of protein on it, but 32 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat. Let's just go ahead and put that on there and see what that does to my overall numbers. It's actually still not too bad. I'm not too sad about this. Still got 241 total calories remaining. If I wanted to go a little bit further, I could do like a frozen fruit bar. These are the frozen fruit by Outshine that I get from Walmart. 15 grams of carbs, no protein, no fat. Let me go ahead and put that on there, just 1. And that's going to give me a little bit more to work with. And now I'm down to 181 calories remaining. And I've gone over my protein and my carbs, but that's okay. Now, if I wanted to add something else in again, I could. I've got 181 calories remaining, but I'm not going to because I can tell you right now that with it being 11 o'clock, I don't want to eat more than a couple of Hawaiian rolls and a frozen fruit bar. But if I wanted to, because I've got the room for it, maybe I'm going to have 2 of those frozen fruit bars, and I've got room for it. So I'll do that to 2. And you'll see still I got 121 calories remaining. Those are only like 60 calories each, which are really nice. So, the day started off strange, but a lot of these days when you're doing these builds, whether it's for one day or multiple days, it's a puzzle piece. You're putting things in, taking things out, rolling with the punches on some days. Some days things just don't go as you expect, and you can pivot. Too many people will give up on those days and just say, well, this day hasn't worked out the way I expected. Throw it away, and I'm just going to eat whatever I want to eat. That's not really the way to do this. You can if you find success in that. But for me, I have to take those moments to pivot onto something else that's still a planned process. Or if I allow myself to just pick and choose when I want to do it on just because something doesn't go right, a lot of days don't go right, which means a lot of days I'm not going to follow a plan. So again, the app is called My Macros Plus. Link in the descriptions down below. I've also just launched a new website, cheapofitness.com. This is where I'm spending my time digging through Amazon, looking for fitness deals, discounts, coupon codes, sales, basically anything that I can help you with. It'll help you save a few bucks while trying to stay fit. Link is going to be in the description down below to that. It's all on Amazon, and you don't pay anything extra for anything. In fact, it's all special deals and sales that are directly on Amazon. So go check that out. Thank you all so much for watching. If this was helpful, please hit like on it, maybe the subscribe. I got a couple of Hawaiian rolls to eat and maybe 2 fruit bars. We'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on tomorrow's video. Peace out.